Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing it on my front porch, so bear with me. I do have a client today, my final client at the salon at Phoenix Salon Suites, and that's it for Phoenix Salon Suites. I'll be back with my new opening of my solo salon suite number 15 next Tuesday on July 19th. We'll have an official ribbon cutting on the 25th, which is the Monday following. But today I have Natalie in my chair, my childhood friend, and I'm going to show you guys how we love to do her hair. We're going to change it up with different foil placements today, just to show you guys variety.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought it's like a fool for you, for you. Wish I knew just what it was, but why should I make a fuss? Just stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you. Got me under lock and key, but I don't wanna be free when I'm next to you. You're like honey to a bee, I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move and I fought it's like a fool for you.
Okay guys, so I did the foil placement. I'm going to be doing a traditional mohawk. I was always against them. If you guys followed me and you're an OG supporter, you knew that. But I have been liking them for certain things, especially if I'm going to be wanting to show more dimension through the top of the head or make it fall a certain way. And I'm using the Paul Mitchell Syncro Lift 9+, and I've been loving this lightener. The consistency is great. It's creamy. It's like Silk Lift or a Wella Blondor texture, but a little bit stronger, and I like that. For my Lowlight, I am going to be using 10 volume with my Lowlight with Redken Shades EQ, and I'm doing 5N, 5NW, and 6G.
It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you. You got it down, shake my ground, and I can't get enough, got me spellbound. And every day, in every way, I just know there's something about you. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you.
Okay, so you guys see I'm working my way up the back on 2 slight diagonals. This always was my go-to placement if you followed me for a while. You can never go wrong with this placement. It's amazing. It falls well with the round of the head. Lately I've been liking doing the bricklay pattern, but I do love this one as well. And I always love to go on a slight diagonal on the top upside down triangle. This will allow more dimension to come through, or you can go horizontal and make it more solid or more blonde-like. We like having dimension through hers. As you see in the beginning, her hair was 6 months old and it grew out beautifully. So we want to duplicate that today. And I'm also going to be tipping out the ends weaving them, however, just to pop some of that old color and old buildup from the water and the mineral buildup out of the hair, so it takes toner evenly and everything's beautiful from roots to end.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought us like a fool for you, for you. Wish I knew just what it was, but why should I make a fuss? Just stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something, something special about you. Got me under lock and key, but I don't wanna be free when I'm next to you. You're like honey to a bee, I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move and I fought us like a fool for you, for you. It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you. You got it down, shake my ground, and I can't get enough. Got me spellbound. And every day, in every way, I just know there's something about you.
Alright guys, so now we moved on from doing the sections on the side, which I also did on a slight diagonal for more dimension. Now we're going to go and work into the mohawk. I always do it last for some reason, I just find it's easier that way. And some people start first with it, I always start last. And we're starting with the baby lights, and we did do like 1 or 2 slices, and we're moving our way back. And then when I get a quarter in, or even halfway in sometimes, then I'll flip to the rear and work from that direction as well, just so the client's head's not in an uncomfortable position, and I'm also not on my tippy toes the whole time trying to see what I'm doing as well. It's always great to lower the chair that way, and it is kind of cool when you're doing the mohawk. First, I never used to like it, but I kind of do like it now, depending on the client and the look we're going for, and if they're baby lights. I will not do a thicker highlight this way, never ever ever chunkier, because it will make it look 10 times chunkier. So this is baby lights, but it will still add a lot of dimension, but a nice way without looking chunky and not my style.
Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you.
Alright guys, so we foiled her all up, so now, since my ankle isn't swollen and in pain, I'm going to take a quick break and go get coffee while she processes, and then when we come back, we'll tone her, and we're doing typically what we normally do with a little bit of a twist to make it a little bit more dimensional, but nice for summertime.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought us like
guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone her. We're doing 5N, 5NA Goldwell or Joico Lumishine. And then I'm going to tone her probably, I want to keep it really simple. And I'm thinking maybe tone her with a little bit of 7N 8GB Goldwell Colorance. Something very out of the box. But it's more opaque. It will bring it down more because she doesn't like to be too light. But it will still keep her a little lighter so it's not too dark. But the opacity will give her longevity and it will be really, really good. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do 8GB, 7N Goldwell Colorance. And I did 5N, 5NA Joico Lumishine, which is also opaque. And I was also actually debating doing 7NWB by Joico. What do you guys think I should do? Leave it down below.
Next to me, girl. Next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why. Something special.
Guys, I also decided instead of just 8GB, 7N, I'm also going to add a little drop of 7NA. You guys know I usually don't use an NA for an all-over toner, just a root. But I want to add just a little coolness because we know Goldwell can run very warm. So that's what my formula is, 8GB, 7N, 7NA.
What I like about you. About you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you. About you.
Ooh, that squirted so far. Did you see that?
Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you.
I'm trying to shake it up, but I put too much in the fucking thing.
Squirting everywhere.
I can't even shake it. I gotta get some of it out of there. I put way too much. You know what it was? The 7NA was a brand new tube and it like pushes too much in at once. Alright, definitely don't do that. You don't want to waste color. Not the prices that it's at. Alright, so this is a full tube. And then we have the 5N, 5NA. Once again, 7N, 7NA, 8GB. And we're gonna go tone away.
Got me under lock and key, but I don't wanna be free when I'm next to you. You're like honey to a bee. I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move, and I fought it's like a fool for you, for you. It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl. Next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why. Something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to be.
Alright guys, so she processed for that good hour. We mixed the toners up. You've seen the formulas I'm using. We're doing Joico Lumishine 5N, 5NA on the root shadow that we're doing right now. We're not doing a smudge, we're doing a shadow. And it's going to be more opaque, so it blends in really well with her natural. We like to do that more opaque shadow look on her, and I love using Joico or Goldwell when I do that. Shades EQ is amazing for rooting as well, but that's more great for taps and stuff that's more sheer or translucent. I always leave the money pieces out until the last few minutes, then I'll tap them, comb everything back, and I will be leaving her root shadow on. Just like I did in the last video with Nicole, we're going to make it like a shadow smudge hybrid without doing a paint between and bringing it down too far. And we want longevity because she likes to go 4 to 6 months, and we like it to grow out seamless. That color looks just so beautiful, guys. Looking at it, you can tell it's going to be gorgeous. It always looks super dark, but just tell your client to trust the process, and you got to trust yourself as well, and just know at the end when you blow dry, it will be beautiful. So we're tapping that around the hairline, and then I'm going to lay her back or rinse out that treatment on the ends, and we'll apply the Goldwell Colorance Global Toner. I never use Goldwell for the all-over toner except for level 10s, but I do love the idea of using 7N, 7NA with 8GB. I think it's going to be beautiful. Keep watching.
About you, about you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that.
That looks so satisfying, you guys. Look at it. This is the Goldwell 7N, 8GB mostly with a little 7NA. And I wanted to tone her down with a little bit more opacity. I always say opacity, and it sounds so real. My clients don't know the difference. And then my old assistant, Patty, was here the other day. Of course, she had to look it up, and she said it's opacity, not opacity. But I was close. And it's so refreshing just listening to the sound, you guys. Ugh, love it. All right, so I'm going to let her sit for about 3 more minutes, and then we will rinse, blow dry, and trim her up and get her styled and on her way. Look at this, guys. It made her a little bit more ashier than we normally do. I'll link her other videos on the card so you can see them in the past, but she has that dimension from the low light and highlight, and it makes it look more dimensional. We did the baby lights, so it doesn't look too chunky. That's the key I like to do as a mohawk when people want dimension but not chunky. And then this is beautiful in this bad lighting, so we'll see it outside. That root shadow came through and did a great job, and she went 6 months. We just calculated it was 6 months, and you've seen how good it looked today. So we're gonna wave her real quick. We did our nice trim, and it's all over the floor. Barely anything, just dead ends. Now we're gonna curl her real quick, and then I'll show you guys the outside results.
But it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl. Next to me, girl. Something special from the rise. Something special that I like about you. About you. There's a mystery entwined. Something bigger to define about you. About you. And I'm the only one to see. Got me down on my knees. Taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you. You got it down, shake my ground, and I can't get enough. Got me spellbound. And every day, in every way, I just know there's something about you. Something special from the rise, something special that I like about you. About you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you. About you. And I'm the only one to see. Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special.